Great. Okay, so this is a quick video. What we're going to be doing is cutting up a soda pop bottle, running it through an oven, and hopefully coming up with a result like this. So basically, we're going to cut this guy, put it on this, which I'm using as my mold. This is PETG plastic. Set the oven to about 250, 270, and leave it for a few minutes. Watch what it does, and hopefully you get some sheets. And you don't catch your house on fire. So, one video I've seen that's done this before used one of these hot air gun. I don't particularly like this method because it's very hard for me to evenly distribute the heat. So I tend to put it on the mold and then run it in the oven for an even temperature setting. Okay, so show you some steps. So I'm going to take this guy and basically cut it. And I'm not pressing hard. This is just really letting the gravity of the box cutter do the work. And I'm not particularly careful. And of course, I had some, after washing this, there was some water left over in the bottle. But that's okay. This doesn't have to be, for the sake of processing this, it doesn't make any difference. All right, so I'm going to put this onto these guys. In particular, for a side I don't like. So when I put it down on the rack, I'm going to put this side on the rack. So it'll sit something like that. All right. And we'll be back. And you want basically even because what's going to do is it's going to curl on the sides. So you want some overhang to basically lock, because I want it to form fit around this guy. Okay, I'll be back in a few, and we'll talk then. Or escape. Clean this crap up. Clean the table up. Okay, and we're done. So in particular, so this thing didn't even get hot enough to boil the water off. So you see it's got all this stuff. That's just steam inside of here, literally. Um, so in particular, let me verify. So the glass transition state for PETG is only 85 degrees Celsius, which works out to 185 degrees Fahrenheit. I set the oven higher than that to 270, and then I just sat there and watched it. But this actually didn't heat up all the way to 270. This heated up basically to like the 185 mark Fahrenheit or 85 degrees Celsius, and then it basically shrink. So basically, just watch it, make sure it shrinks. Don't light your house on fire. Don't leave it too long. And then the side that was racked down. Let me make sure I know what I'm looking at. This side that was racked down is the side that I'm going to do the cut across with. And do not cut yourself. Cut away, cut away. Something like that. There we go. And then this should just pop out. You'll see this still has moisture on it. So from the water it's on, I didn't get this thing hot enough to actually cook off the water. It doesn't matter. This will hold its form just fine for what I want to do. And it's basically plastic art now. So I can put it up and use it for what I need. What I'm going to end up doing is taking this, cutting it, and turning it into stuff like this. So I'm going to cut it into a window shape. Get this guy out of the way. I'm going to cut it into a window shape. Missing something? There you go. Yep. Skipping around. So I'm going to cut it into a window shape and put it into these windows. And what I have now is a handy dandy template for cutting these out. So I'm going to use this as my template, cut the plastic to fit, stick them in the windows. This one's not quite the shape because I didn't use the template for it, but we will. Something akin to that. And that's where we'll end up with pretty windows for our model. There we go. And hopefully that is helpful for your own material science endeavors.